Name is Karabo Sekhoto, and this is assignment 6 for BPT. For the longest time, I never really understood, the respiratory system. I never really understand how breathing works, the lungs and everything. Yeah, sure, I breathe every day. But for a second there, I actually thought lungs suck in air all by themselves. I never really understood how they inflate, deflate. What makes them inflate, how, and why. Now, this is why I decided to create my tool to help us understand better. Introducing the Lung Buddy 3000. Now, this represents a human torso. I also made lungs there. As you can see, we have two lungs, the left lung and the right lung. You're probably already wondering, why do they look different? Well, that was on purpose. So cool how it is inflating and then deflating. The first lung, which is the balloon, right? So the balloon represents the right lung, and this is because the balloon stimulates real lung inflation. It also shows how the lung deflates and also how it inflates. We will also see this when I demonstrate how to use my tool. The second lung, which is the left lung. Now I decided to draw the lung, very big and red. I did this because I wanted to show the students the correct shape of the lung as well. Not just how the lung deflates and inflates, but I wanted to also show the shape. If you're wondering, but how is this effective? Well, by doing it differently, I can show the shape of the lung and also show how the lung inflate. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. Now, how do we use the tool? Very quick and simple. You blow into the straw at the back. This now will make your balloon inflate, just like how your lungs will inflate when you breathe in. And if you thought that was it, you're wrong. You can also use the tool like this. You take the arrows with the names of the different parts, then you will place them correctly where they belong. Now, this is a very inclusive design, right? Because it is designed with accessibility in mind to ensure that all learners engage meaningfully. For example, for visual learners, the model includes bold colors, labels, and clearly defined parts that will make identification and both understanding easier. For tactile learners, they benefit from interactive elements such as the balloon lung, and it allows them to physically manipulate the part to see how breathing actually works. Now, for students with reading difficulty, the audible explanation supports their understanding. So, by explaining the model to them, it is already understanding. To facilitate deep learning. Now, the Lung Buddy 3000 helps students to move beyond memorization by physically demonstrating how the lung work together during breathing. By interacting with this model, we can also visualize and internalize abstract concepts like air pressure and how lung expand when air is being breathed in. And this will thus help us understand the respiratory system even more. Engagement. How does it promote engagement? Well, because this tool is hands on and very interactive, it has a very interactive design that will encourage students to want to touch and organize the labels and just be interactive, because we don't just want to passively listen, sit there, raise your hand. We on to participate and organize the labels and put them where they're supposed to be. You can also blow the straw at the back to make the balloon expand. When we also blow the straw, it will expand, which means inflate, and then it will deflate, showing how the lungs work. This is not just us learning, but it's also fun because not only are we going to be hearing about it while the teacher is explaining, we will also be seeing it. To sum up, the lung buddy is very creative, accessible, and very hands on. It helps learners understand on a very deep level on how the lung work, how it inflate and how it deflate. It brings science, to us in a very fun and engaging way and very meaningful.